Hectic.
I absolutely love it. Young people doing incredible things. But guys, of course, it's all about busting myths. And of course, we are busting a few technology myths. And who better to have the H9 building than Mr. Grant Hines himself. Friend, welcome back.
Yeah! What are we doing?
You just had, almost left me hanging there.
You don't know this game? Okay, never mind. Obviously not.
Okay. Let's get straight into it, right? Because, technology is improving and they are bettering and bettering themselves. Maar natuurlijk, mens wees het ons eie myths bijgevoegd oor die jare, right? And those myths need to be busted today.
That's
the very
right.
first myth, of course, is a lot of people believe that, for instance, if you had a long day, you didn't have time to charge your phone, you have an early day the next morning, just plug it in overnight, and they believe that can actually weaken your battery. Is it true?
That is incorrect. A lot of people think that if you just charge your phone overnight, that it's gonna somehow, the power's gonna sap back into the cable or whatever the case is. The problem with leaving your phone on charge is that if it overheats. You never want your battery to overheat and get damaged. So make sure that it's in a nice open place while it's being charged. But the actual physical act of plugging your cable in and leaving it is an old thing. It used to happen to old phones. We've got really smart technology now that stops that charge from going into the battery.
Oh, wow. So there you have it. That myth is busted. Okay, moving over to our next myth. Okay, now, of course, when you go out and purchase a phone, they will always tell you, make sure your battery is drained before you charge it again. Does it have any effect on your battery or not?
That is another myth that everybody thinks is the truth. It is not the truth. If you're fortunate enough to get a new phone today, you'll notice it's got like 40 to 70% battery power on it. That's fine. You can use that battery power. What happens is most batteries that are new, they're called lithium-ion batteries, have about 200 charges in them. Now, that doesn't mean that if it's on 80% and you charge it to 100%, that it's going to be that counts as one charge. No, it counts as 20% of a charge. So you've got to measure the math like that. So usually it lasts quite a long time. So 200 charges is, you know what I mean? That's a good couple of years.
Okay, whatever he just said. So that myth is busted. No, that mathematics. Okay, moving on to our next myth. Now, I still do this though, right?
Okay.
When you're playing a racing game and you want to go to the left or the right hand side, I will always move the controller and thinking it will help me.
No, that doesn't do anything. I actually used to think that as well.
Okay.
If the game has got an accelerometer in the controller, the console, and you do that, then it will move. But it has to be programmed in the game to do that. Most games don't, and they won't do that. So if you're playing a racing game like a Forza or something that's like a simulator, there's no way. So that myth is busted.
And then moving over to our next myth. Okay, so I always, guys, because I used to think.
Are you embarrassed?
I am. Okay, so we all save our digital data on a cloud.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
Is the cloud just generally just saving it in space? Or is it like a fixed place? Like you're saving it in that place?
The cloud is this, people make it sound so weird, like it's in your room, floating above your head. It's not. The cloud is, if you've got a computer at home and you've got a hard drive in it, right? That's where your information is stored. It's a physical place. The cloud is a server with lots of those hard drives and stored all around the world in different places. So your data is stored by another company in another place, like in the United States or up north or wherever the case is, so that if your computer breaks or your phone explodes or whatever happens, you can still have access to the data because it's on a server somewhere. Enter your password details and you can just re-download it.
Oh my word, you just schooled me completely. Well, guys, that myth is busted. Well, guys, do stay tuned as we will be busting more myths concerning technology a little bit later.
Hectic.